And the Atlanta Hawks, a shot from earlier on, arriving for a battle on the road. And looking confident all the way in. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Joined in the booth with Greg Ant, a look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's the stars Young and Murray. Clint Capella is out there with Johnson, and it's Bay in at the small forward position. And for the Bucks, Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. Beasley on the wing along with Middleton. And it's Lillard in at the one spot. And Greg, when we tip off a new season, it's not uncommon to see some nerves or even sloppy play.
No doubt. I mean, as a player, you put so much time and effort into preparing for the season. Sometimes emotions can get the best of you, and it can take a little time to settle into a game.
There's the lob. Kumbo takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. Atlanta ball. Johnson against Giannis. Young outside. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Giannis. Beasley finds Lillard. No good on the triple. The Hawks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And for the second straight time, Brent, the Atlanta Hawks made a first-round exit in 2023.
No, it's interesting, Kevin, when a team achieves something that maybe they didn't think they were going to get to, how those expectations change. I think that's happened to the Hawks a little bit. Look, they made a coaching change. They fell short this year with some retooling. They definitely have some pieces out there who are going to fight and are going to adjust to what it is they need to do in order to take that next step.
It's good.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
1:52 left here in the first quarter. Lillard with it and guarded by Capella. Murray against Lillard. They get the rebound. Antetokounmpo with the bucket. Giannis has got his second basket.
And Giannis throwing his body in there and gets rewarded.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
For the Hawks, Okongwu is checked in for Capella. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Johnson. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Bay. Looking at DeJounte Murray, it's amazing, Brent, how well he recovered from a serious injury just a few years ago.
Well, you never know how a guy is going to bounce back from an ACL injury and a complete year off from basketball, but he is back to full strength, and he has been awesome.
It's Beasley on the wing. Lillard from outside. And staying with the play, Lopez.
Doing the dirty work with that sheer size. Lopez clears the glass and sends it back.
For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Okongwu finds Young. Pulls it up. And there's Murray on the assist by Young. And that's now 6 points for DeJounte Murray. Lillard from outside gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's been Lillard's forte ever since breaking into the league.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. Outside for Murray. Bangs home the trifecta. Murray's got 9. 20 seconds left in the first. Lillard surveying the D. Lets it go with a 3. Hunter grabs the miss. Ty game in Milwaukee. And we'll be back with you right after this.
9. The Hawks. 9. Ladies and gentlemen.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Middleton and Giannis slide in at the small and power forward. Beasley is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Lopez and it's center. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Sweet little floater. Johnson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Sinks the triple. He has 6.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Hey, Brent, the foundation of the Bucks' success has been their defense. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. They continue to dominate in the paint, but they've also made tremendous strides in how they guard the three-point line, just doing a much better job of getting out there and contesting the three.
He had a nice open look right there. Young's got the lead, back up to 2 now for the Hawks. Three-pointer, Lillard, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The 2 biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
Bays checked in for Atlanta. 4 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich, no luck.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo could arguably be called the most feared slasher in league history. He says, I just tried to read the crowd, read the walls, and see where I can beat them. There's a second there that you can attack the seams and change your speed. I've done this 25 to 30 times every night, so I know what to look for. Kevin?
He definitely does, David. A master at his craft. Hey, D.A., thanks for the report. Johnson outside. Over Giannis. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Bay. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Johnson. Young from outside. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Well, if you're going to allow Trae to squeeze off a 3, he's going to squeeze hard.
And going back to the NBA draft night 2018, you remember this, when we first saw Luka Doncic traded for Trae Young.
And there's been so much talk about this trade, Kevin. I think we can agree both teams, it's paid dividends for both franchises. They've made immediate impacts, and in terms of Trae, he's quickly become one of the league's elite scorers.
Here's Bay. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A second chance effort. And it's Capella missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Lillard from outside. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Young passes to Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Oh, man, easy money for Young. When someone's that wide open, it's going to turn it into a bucket.
Here's Lillard. He's got 15. Fires away from way outside. That shot misses.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Bucks. And with his work in that quarter, he has 5 3-pointers in the game now. Quite a showing from long range. It's time now to go.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, they came at you offensively. So what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. You know, they're capable of doing this, but we're not. It's just...
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. In the first period, their biggest lead was and that's going to do it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Sadiq Bey is out there with Johnson, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And there's Murray on the assist by Bey. Murray's got 11.
Great concentration from DeJounte that time, playing right through the contact.
And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Well, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly. And now a veteran in the NBA. You get the feeling every season is important to Dame Lillard.
Yeah, but I get the feeling, Greg, that it's just not enough. These individual accolades and these high-scoring season. Dame Lillard wants to play in competitive basketball late into June. So it's going to be about championships for him moving forward.
And so he makes both from the line. Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. Here's what the Atlanta Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Saturday, they'll tip off a road trip in New York where they'll take on the Knicks. Johnson finds Young. Back to Johnson. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Bey. 90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Hunter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, there was quite a bit of shakeup in the Hawks front office last season amid rumors of discord. DeJounte Murray said there's a lot of noise, but at the end of the day, winning takes care of it all. So we need to control what we can control, continue to come together as brothers, and try to go out and win basketball games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, that's all they can do. David, thanks.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. To the wing on the left. Murray for 3. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
But not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Yeah, Damian Lillard, this is some Oaktown response. You make one, I got you back.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on him.
For the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella, and Griffin subbed in for Johnson. Hunter against Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Young. Clock at 6. The Hawks again can't hit. Bucks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Young, no good. And Beasley has the ball here for Milwaukee. The lead is 2.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Trae Young.
He's coming off an excellent season. 10th in scoring and ranked in the top 15 in free throw percentage. Tremendous confidence and technique at the line.
And back to him finishing runner-up in assists. His court vision, his ability to control the pace of a game makes him especially impossible to defend.
There's so many qualities of a lead guard that Damian Lillard possesses. On the floor, in the locker room, he really truly sets the standard.
Atlanta making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Hawks ball.
.44 seconds left here in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Okongwu
Reversed at home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Here's Lillard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray. Since moving to Atlanta in 1968, the Hawks have never been to the NBA Finals.
That is insane, Kevin. I mean, you think back to all the great players they've had, from Dominique Wilkins to now Trae Young. Hawks fans are hungry for a trip to the finals.
First free throw is good. And what a stretch it's been, Brent, for this Milwaukee franchise. All started by the drafting of Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, just identifying him is one thing, Kevin. You got to also acknowledge the work that Giannis has put in. After that, they have done a great job of building around him. Had that not been the case in Milwaukee, you have to wonder whether he would have re-upped and signed that extension with the Bucks to continue his career here. What would have happened in free agency?
Tries from 16. Kemba goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Murray. No good there. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Bucks lead by 2. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We'll see the talented pair of Middleton and Giannis at forward. Damian Lillard out there with Malik Beasley. And it's Lopez in at the center position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And it's Lillard missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Bucket is good.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Beasley for 3.
Murray with that great burst of speed. That helps him stay right on top of his man.
How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
Great game for them offensively. I mean, coaches love seeing multiple shots per possession and then converting those second chance opportunities.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Anticipation and length makes Giannis a great shot blocker.
Murray for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Lillard against Young for 3. Damian Lillard, and that's good. Lillard's got it all tied up now for Milwaukee.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. Now with the game in the balance, coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
And the shot goes in. Bay's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, man, Bay needed that one, and so did the team.
It's stolen by Johnson. Young with the ball. Lillard picks him up. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
Three-pointer Lillard. Rebound by the Hawks.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Murray kicks to Bay. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Now it's a 7-point Atlanta lead.
Encouraging to see Saddiq Bey just stay this confident and looking for that shot off the catch.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
At the line for Milwaukee, Damian Lillard.
So the first of three is good, and that trims the lead to 6. He makes the second free throw, and that brings them within 5. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Here's Young. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
Lillard misses.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
44 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Capella has finished in the top 3 in offensive rating for a couple of years now. And he's up there in most years with the highest field goal percentage in the league.
Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And he wants the ball at the end of the games. You can see why Lillard's stepping up again to the challenge.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Lillard from outside. It's good! And now they trail by just 4.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Not only is Young an excellent free throw shooter, he's also mastered the art of drawing those fouls.
Lillard from outside. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
It's just so interesting. There was a lot of talk and bravado and confidence about Trae Young and talking about the things that he was going to do in this league. He's doing them.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Here's Antetokounmpo. It counts.
And that's what you want your leaders to do. Giannis stepping up in a big way.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're in front by 3. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finish it.
Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And so the Hawks take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thank you very much, guys. Trae, what does a win like this mean in terms of where this team is heading?
I think we're headed in the right direction. I'm super excited about the future here in Atlanta, the future in this team, and I mean, we're heading in the right direction.
Certainly looks like it, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And we'll see you next time.